Hello there ladies and gents, how you all doing? And welcome back to the Villagecraft server with me, PaternoX. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Now, in between episodes guys, I have been rather busy doing a bit of landscaping and I got a bit of building done. See that down there? And down there? Yeah, let's just fly on down and have a quick look. I've got some trees and a bit of flowers planted just around the main entrance here. So if we swoop on down, there we are. You can see the weeping willow type trees that I've gone and got built. I don't think they look too bad. Got a bit of nature to the area, a bit of a botanical touch. It's something we've been sorely lacking in this area. So yeah, I went and built these. There is the carpet on top. That's because I realised that snow was starting to form on these, because we are in, believe it or not, an extreme hills biome and we're rather high up. So yeah, there is snow forming, which is why a lot of my roofs you'll notice have been half slabs or stairs or carpet on top of full blocks. That's to stop the snow from settling. So yeah, that's what we've got up there. Just here, got a little pond hidden amongst all the flowers. And yeah, I think these have come out rather well, if I do say so myself. I'm rather happy with them. Now also, I went and sorted out the archway between our two builds that we did last episode. Gone and put that in, a bit more of a rounded arch. And then through this area just here, I've gone and got some work done. Yeah, first of all, we went and put in a little platform here, just to square this area off. So it's the same design as what we had out there for our harbour area. Just gone and done the same thing here. And then behind me we went and put in a few townhouses. Yeah, even though it is one build, there's actually 3 different houses here. So have a quick look inside of these. Now these 2 on the edge are exactly the same. The one in the middle has got a slightly bigger top floor. So just nice and simple. Haven't done any of the interiors yet. Again, we'll have to spend probably an episode going around doing all the interiors for all the houses that we've got. And then these are tiered in such a way that the upstairs comes out up here, which is the top of the stairs in between our water farm and the other build we did last episode. So yeah, that's the builds that we did. As you can see, the one in the middle, we have a little mezzanine here and a bit of a larger middle floor. Yep. But this episode guys, there's something not sneaky, but something we need to be done, and it's going to involve this house here. Because if we come down to the bottom floor, this was actually built in front of a natural cave. That's right, we have a cave just here, and I'm going to make the most of this cave. Because I'm thinking we're going to make this into an entrance to a smuggler's tunnel. That's right. And the tunnel is going to connect up to, can we even see it from here? I don't think we can. No, just the other side of this spire, there's an island just over there. And we're going to connect that tunnel up to that island over there. Now, I have already gone and dug the stairwell down on the island, down to where we need to be. But right now, we're going to dig a tunnel from this cave all the way down to connect up with that stairwell over there. So let's have a look at that getting dug. Well, there we are, folks. That is the tunnel all dug out, and I went and made it 3 wide as well, as you can see in the time lapse. But what we need to do now is, yes, we will have stairs coming down, and also in the middle there is going to be a minecart track. That's why I've gone and made it rather wider, just so that we can get over to the other side pretty quickly. Because this smuggler's tunnel is going to have 2 uses. Not only is it going to get us over to the smuggler's island, but that island is right next to the Guardian farm that we will be working on an episode in a future date. Not just yet, but sometime very soon we're going to get that sorted. But for now, we're going to work on this tunnel. Now, first things first, I don't like the fact that it's so square, and also I don't like this stone floor. So let's get that changed now. And there we go. That's looking a fair bit better, I think. Now, I've gone and roughed out all the sides of the corridor, and I've also gone and put in some coarse dirt along the floor and lit it up with some torches under the carpet. Now, I am going to vary this floor the same way that we did the paths upstairs, put in a bit more detail into it. But what I'm going to do at the moment is go and put a bit more detail into the walls and ceiling. Now, what I did do is I ran along here, and if we have a look in the top right hand corner round about now, there we go. Yes, I have a beacon up above, just above the surface, with haste 2, and all I did was run down the side, knocking it all out with the pick that I have here, the efficiency 5 mending pick. Just ran down, knocked it all out, and then I doubled back on myself, and anything that wasn't smooth stone, so all the ores, the coal, the iron, the gold, and all the granite, andesite and diorite, I went and swapped them out with cobblestone. So all we have down here now is smooth stone and the cobblestone. Yeah. But what we're going to do now is using these blocks here. So we have some stairs, some slabs, bit of walling and some mossy wall and mossy stone as well. I'm going to walk that up and down here, adding a bit more variation. Put in a bit more height difference in and things like that. And yeah, so let's see how we can do this. So I'm thinking if we do things such as that, and then maybe mossy in the corners, things like that. And there goes my phone. Yeah, I'm going to run up and down, do that, put a bit more detail in here, probably get the flooring done as well, and then we're going to put the track in. But once we've done this corridor, we've still got to do the stairwell. That's right, we've still got to do this stairwell plus the one down the other end, and then we need to figure out what we're going to do with the smuggler's deck area. So we'll sort this out just now, and I'll bring you guys back in a second. And there we go, that is the tunnel all finished now. I've gone and put in some of the mossy cobble, gone and got some leaf blocks in, and I've also gone and put down the powered rail for the minecart track that is going to come through here. Now all that's left to do now is just to variate the blocks on this stairwell up here, and then we're going to get to start on the redstone, because this of course is a smuggler's tunnel, and smugglers don't tend to advertise their entrances. So where this tunnel starts, in the middle house just up this way, we are going to put in a hidden piston door that is going to require 2 different combinations to be put in. We're going to use arrows in item frames. So up here, through here, we're going to put in a piston door in right here, so that when you come into this room, there'll be a couple of item frames on the wall. In fact, there'll be quite a few, so it's hidden, and you have to input a combination, and that will open the door. In fact, I just need to move this across to this side, because the design I've gone and made requires a 2 gap there. So yeah, I'm going to go and get all my redstone supplies, and then I shall be right back. Now I've gone and got my supplies, and I've also gone and dug out an area where all the redstone is going to be going. Now I'm not actually going to be doing a step by step on this. If you would like me to do a tutorial, let me know down in the comments. But all I'm basically doing is a 2x1 hidden piston door, and then I'm connecting these up via an AND gate, so that these 2 inputs will trigger it. Of course, these 2 AND gates will send for a signal, which I have to reverse, so that the door only opens when you put in the right combination. So yeah, like I say, it's just a very simple piston door, just utilising some sticky pistons there and there, and then put these in here so that the first time it fires they'll get drawn back into that area. Yeah, then I've gone and sorted out all of the redstone so that it all fits in this area here. We'll have a signal coming out from here, this block as well. We'll get a comparator that will be detected by a comparator, and will connect to an AND gate, which will be in this area. And there'll also be a comparator around this side, just on here, if I can get it in. There we go. And that will send the signal down and underneath to hook up as the other input for the AND gate. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get all of this redstone done now, and then once we've got this door in, all that's left to do is the minecart stations for our track. So there you go, folks. As you can see from that little clip, this is a fully functioning and completely hidden little piston door. So just go and open it up. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Come on through. Now obviously, as you come through, there isn't a way to reactivate those arrows so anybody can come through. However, with a flip of this lever, it shuts the door again. And then when we come back through, all we need to do is flip that lever, go back out, and if we reset the arrows, that will, even just one of them, that will shut the door. So yep, there we go. Right, now what we're going to do now is to do the minecart station. I'm just going to start with the one on this end. This is a very simple minecart station, which will involve, I'm sure everybody knows this one. You have the cactus block, the dispenser, and hoppers feeding into it. So it's a very simple setup that we have here. So pop that there. That goes into the cactus, and then we will have that on there. Yeah, so I'm just going to wire all this redstone. So what will happen when we've got all this wired up is you come on through, stand on this pressure plate. That will actually deactivate the redstone there. Okay, I might have to just take this back one. This is why I should have planned it out before I started the video. Yeah, we'll take this back one. Pop the dispenser just there. Yeah, that'll be fine. So then, as we step on the pressure plate, that'll power the dispenser to pop out a minecart, but it won't actually power the tracks. That will come from a redstone torch. So as soon as we stand on the, get in the minecart, then the powered rails will activate and away we'll go. Basically, it's a similar sort of version as what Slipgator used in, I think it was season 3 of Hermitcraft. I'm just going to have to modify it to work at a slightly different angle. So I'm going to get all that built in here, and then that should be most of this tunnel done. Well, there we go. So I had to do quite a bit of a change in there. Yeah, I had to bring the dispenser quite a way back because the redstone mechanism kept triggering the powered rail as well. So what happens now is we stand on the pressure plate, minecart pops up, and it won't actually go anywhere until we jump in, because when we jump in, the powered rail will actually be powered again. There we go, and away we go. So there we go. I've gone and got the minecart station done on that side. As you can still see, I still need to do this stairwell, so I'll get that done in a moment. But I have gone and done the minecart station down at the other end of this tunnel. Now this tunnel comes out on an island just offshore, right next to a ocean monument. Now I'm thinking at some point in the future, we're going to have to clear that ocean monument out and get ourselves a guardian farm. I'm not going to worry about the aesthetics. I'm thinking just go for a really efficient guardian farm, because I don't want to spend ages AFKing over there. But we do need to hide this area here. Yeah, because look at this, guys. This is just a huge chunk that I've cut into the side of this island. Now this is quite a large island, but what I'm thinking is, if I can get up here, there we go. As you can see, it's quite a decent sized island. Maybe we'll just get a small fisherman's hut up here. We'll just put a little hut with a little dock down the side here with a little fishing boat or something. Have a few little crops growing. Basically a little hermit's island. Just where a guy lives on his own. That's not a bad idea. And to be honest, I think we might have a quick go at building that hut right now, because we've still got quite a bit of time left this episode. I think we might have about 10 minutes left. So I'm going to quickly go and see what I can whip up in creative, see what resources I've got, and see what we can do. So yeah, I'm going to, now that we've got this tunnel done, I'm going to crack on with that, and I'm also going to go and get that stairwell done. So if I just head back over, come on, there we go. And away we go. So yeah, I'm going to head back over, get that stairwell done, get some resources together, and we'll make a start on that little beach hut. Well, island hut, really. So I shall see you in a sec. Okay guys, so I tried doing this in creative and I couldn't come up with anything, because to be honest, it's the shape of this island is it's a little bit of an awkward shape, and I couldn't really figure it out in creative. So I just thought, why not just whip onto the server and just knock something up, see what you can come up with. So I went and grabbed a load of oak wood. First put in this harbour platform, the dock area, so that all the ships can come in. Rather than having a traditional harbour, you'd have like posts on the edges, but as you can see, they would go down for miles down to the bottom of the ocean because of the steep drop off of this island. So I went and put in these little brackets, which I think that works. You've got the central support in the middle there, and then just branches out. And that way we don't have all these huge oak beams going right the way down. Thinking about it, this island works pretty well as a dock because you have these sheer drops, so you can get quite large ships mooring in because they don't have any of the ocean down the bottom to knock into. I think is it a shallow draft, I think it's called, or something like that. But anyway, I've got to put in this ground floor. All I'm thinking is maybe putting in a couple of windows, having a door in here. And this is just so you can get to the cart station. Maybe we'll have a bit of storage or whatnot, I'm not sure. Then the main actual build itself will be up on this level. And then maybe stick in a bit of a garden, food garden, so whoever lives here is self-sufficient. Maybe a few animals. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with this, just see what I can come up with. I mean, like I say, I haven't done this in creative. I'm just going to do it by hand, ad hoc, see what we come up with. So I shall bring you guys back when I made a bit more progress. Well, I've done a fair bit of work, folks, and I've got the basic shell of our little hut done, and it's not so little anymore. Well, it's not huge, but it's not the tiny hut I was first envisaging. Basically, I just went ham. I got started, and inspiration came. I kept building and building and building, and you know what? I'm quite liking it. Like I say, I still haven't even got any of the detail work done, really. All I've done is gone and put in the basic shell. But, you know, I think this works. We've got the 3 different floors. We've got a couple of little balconies. We've got the dock down below, which isn't actually connected to the build above it, except via the stairwell down here. So, yeah, but I think that's going to have to do it for this episode, folks. I'm running a bit short on time. I want to try and get this episode out to you. If you have enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed the series, please go ahead and smash that like button. Let me know you're enjoying it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you see when all the new videos come out. We have Villagecraft every Friday. We also have modded Minecraft with the Project Ozone Light every Monday. And don't forget to ring that bell as well, folks, so you get notified when all the new videos come out. But for now, this is PaternoX over at the Smuggler's Hut, saying take it easy, guys. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!